So here is what the Dynames looks like with its inner frame already assembled. It's very nice and very, very, I have to say, well balanced. Well balanced to the point of the fact that it doesn't have all the armor on it. And considering that the majority of the weight distribution is going to be on the wings, on the sides here, and the front and the back, I think that's kind of perfect for its overall look. I know its posability is going to be good, and I've seen pictures, obviously, with its him, you know, with it firing the beam rifle with the bipod deployed. Also in kneeling position is going to look good as well. Yeah, there's some really good detail on this. Back here as well. This is the one thing that I was a bit surprised to see, and how the gimmick is really cool. How it does that. I say like the only cool gimmick I actually am enjoying seeing doing that. Yeah, that's actually really nice. I didn't want to take the parts to form the head because I don't, considering how small the parts were, you know, like here the red parts for the chin and whatnot. It's like, all right, I think that's the chin. That's a big chin. I've never seen a chin that big. And cheeks right here, and there's like the only 3 parts there. So I didn't want to actually put it in there and then pop it out and then I accidentally lose it. So yeah, I'll leave it the way it is for now. That's good for now, as a point of reference to see how it looks. True, I could have easily assembled this kit to see how it really looks like and then take the whole thing apart, but you know me, I'm a little different in this way. It is a nice looking big master grade kit. And to show a size comparison of how it is, here is my master grade Jagan, which is roughly the same height size. Besides, you know, and I'm going based on the size of the head, not the little vents back here. So it's a pretty big kit. And to show another kit that's in relative size or relative from the series, here is my, you have to give me a second here, I haven't pulled this guy out of my closet and out of my shelf in a while. My master grade 00 riser kit. There we go. The sword came out, but it's around the same size. Yeah, it's not the same frame. Clearly it's not. This is a completely different frame, but I can't remember how the Exia was. And I have the Exia, I just don't know where I put it. I actually put it away since it was a kit that I built and never painted. Yeah, it's really nice. Actually, this kit is actually nice as well. Every now and then I take a look at it and say, oh wow, could have done better. This part came off. I know it's somewhere. I gotta find it. Also, I was like saying to myself, I'm gonna have to probably pry off these two, which are already stuck together. Can't take them off, so I can get the LED light sets that's inside these, so I can put it on this kit. But since I went to Gundam Planet recently, I picked up some light sources. 2 LED lights for this, because you need them for the back and the front. So I got these 2. I just gotta get batteries. Yes, batteries. Yeah. Right now, I've been looking at the parts, seeing which one I should assemble, and one of them was the actual pistols, the GN pistols, and I have one already assembled right now with the hand assembly. So I'm gonna actually remove this, put that here, So that one's done. I'm going to take this one. Put this one here as well. There we go. Besides the GN sniper rifle, these are my favorite guns. These are my favorite pistols. I mean, the pistol on the foldable pistol that came with the GN Sniper Custom is nice, but this one is actually, I like these far better than that. And I was never a big fan of the Vdara Pistols. They look like the pistols from RoboCop, but it lost some weight. It was an anorexic pistol, but these look very, very beefy and very well detailed. Two-tone colors. The manual shows that inside you put a clear part in there, and I believe it's another. You have to paint it to a different color tone. I'm probably gonna do that. I'm gonna probably paint some of the clear parts. I believe you have to put stickers on, but I'm going to do the. I'm going to try to paint it like a clear green, and I do believe I have clear green in my stock of paints. So that's something I'm going to look forward into doing and working on this. But yeah, this is an enjoyable build. The build of the inner frame was very enjoyable. But now it's time for me to take apart this kit, begin to clean and sand down the areas, plan out what has to be painted first. Also begin the cleaning up of the greens and all the other shades of gray, the white, the red, the yellow. And I did mention that this one I'm going to probably paint a different color. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll explore this together and see how it comes out. And hopefully it comes out pretty well. I wish there was another show, like another hobby show I can bring this to. But I also want to get my hands on maybe decals, because even though those stickers are beautiful, I hope I can get my hands on decals for the Dynames. And I think eBay, they're already selling those type of decals, but I don't know yet. Water slide decals, that is. Alright, let me begin cleaning all these parts up and prepare the painting. So I'm kind of reviewing all the green parts first before I check out every other part. And the one cool thing about this is the fact that we have several layers of green on top of certain parts, and that kind of opens up to the possibility of another tone of color. I was originally thinking of using maybe a grayish color inside the armored part. So like take this, like this is the side plate of the Dynamis, of the armor, and then you have this plate here that goes right on it, and I was thinking of painting this a different color. Right now I don't want to put it together, because then taking it apart would be a pain in the ass. So I have to like really think about how I'm doing this. And going back to that other green, for those of you who remember in my first and my second video, when I was doing this test, and I said to myself, you know what, maybe this is good for another tone. So I kind of like this color to go on the inside plate of the armor. That's a good idea to try that. So that is what I plan to do. I'm going to use the other green and put it on the inside plate. There may be other areas where I can separate and then paint it that same color. I'm kind of thinking of this area here, but that's kind of going to be covered up by the GN sword. I see some design here features as well, but I'm not 100% sure. The knee area could qualify as that, maybe on the sides, but nothing too crazy. Just certain areas that will bring out the kit. Don't know. We have to flesh that out and see how it is. Now, besides this going on top of it, I almost forgot that we have these little parts as well. Some of the notches here, these little pegs, goes through the armor, and it shows up on the other side. Granted, if you put these two together, you have to paint the whole thing, so that way they both are, you know, same color size. But there's a lot of these little design holes here, and I'm looking at this one as well, and you know what I was thinking. Some photo etch parts, which I think would fit beautifully on this. Let me just like this one right here should be perfect. What do you think? Now I have this set, which is the AW096, which is a single circular with a little one notch. I have only one set, and this comes with 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 2, 4, so hold on, 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 6 times 4, that's 24. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So I have 32 of these little guys. I also have these, which is the circular with 4 notches. Actually, no. One set of this entire row down here is a set of circular with 4 notches, while on the top set it's a circular with 3 notches. So, and that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 22 for this set, and of course less than that because I used this on the Jagan. The last one that I have, and I think I have abundance of, is these little ones, which I remember. This is like, I think, my first set of photo etch parts, which I don't, unfortunately, I think they're not big enough. They're a tad larger than these. If this was around this scale, fine, but because there's that little gap area, that won't work on this. And I got this one that has like a little notch in the middle. This one has the same thing, but it's far more thinner. And let's see here, we have 1.6 millimeter, 1.7 millimeter, 1.9 millimeter, and 2.1. I believe we can kind of get away with this one. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we could probably put it on these. Yeah, on the front plate we could do maybe that, or this, or maybe this. What do you guys think? I don't know if we can actually do all this, because here is what the shield plate looks like completely assembled, even though it's not completely pushed inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I gotta count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 11, 21. There are 21 of these times 2 times how many is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't think all of this that I have here will fill this up. These things are expensive, so to put them on this kit is fine, but to put them all on this can be a little bit of a problem. However, considering that there's a few of these holes here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chances are I can use one of these on this. 6, 7. Was there an 8 here? No. and then I'm going to probably mask it off to do a lot of painting. So my intention would be, probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to take chrome and paint the inside on the peg right after I finish painting, and that way when I put this on it, it'll go through and it'll look good like that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of that idea?